Today I am playing Soda Dungeon 2. I never played the first Soda Dungeon. That's becoming my staple at this point, playing the sequel without any knowledge of the original. Not sure why I fall into that pit. Most likely I missed it among the splattering of other mobile games I endure. But let's not forget the reason Tiny is here today, to bombard you with a massive amount of soda wordplay. It's time to ramble. It's ramble time. Soda Dungeon 2 is a carbonated RPG. Think of it as an endless dungeon crawler with open bar festivities, a wacky tale of burpy suds and sleepy-eyed do-goodery. Have I made any sense? Most likely not, but explaining what Soda Dungeon is not an issue. Start with a rundown soda bar, hire a few patrons to take on a dungeon quest, fight your way through the stages, eventually succumb to the monsters, take your loot, spend coin on rebuilding the soda bar, buy different sodas, attract a variety of patrons, hire better battlers, go back to the dungeons, fight further than before, get eviscerated again, and well, keep doing that. Oh, then build more places of business, craft gear, hire wacky soda addicts, and fight even wackier enemy types. Then you do it all over again. The premise is simple, and explaining it sounds redundant, like a kid with a sugar rush running in circles. Yet for some odd reason, Soda Dungeon 2 is a fantastic spectacle of never-ending gameplay loops, like overindulging on Mountain Dew and realizing the sun is up and forgetting when it went down in the first place. I can't quite put my finger on it, although I am putting my finger on it. Literally. An average session of Soda Dungeon involves me hiring my best team, crafting gear, warping to the perfect starting stage, and watching my team as they manage to get one step further than my last attempt. I said watching them, so yes, auto battle is here, although it is an option, one I actually chose to use, because my enjoyment does not come from the battles themselves, but from the micromanagement of my wooden tavern, my beefy hireables, and the joy of finally defeating a big badass boss. Call it a fish full of cola and Mentos, because Soda Dungeon is exploding with addictive gameplay mechanics. The game is not the best game ever created in the entire existence of games created. It's a game that knows what it is, does it correctly, and makes me hold my eyes open and say, just one more dungeon run. The quest for coin, loot, and soda is the driving force, and it's a force I've come to enjoy immensely. Okay, enough about the simple yet engaging gameplay, and more about the spot-on graphics. It's not just the pixel art style I'm a fan of, but the era it represents. Some of you may recall PC games from the late 80s to 90s, the super contrast, the stiff animations, the always smiling characters. I can't really explain it. It's definitely a style I've seen, and I'm all for it like a six-pack of Code Red. The over-the-top wacky style is a perfect fit. The almost horrendous enemy types are laugh out loud, and I have to mention the cheap effects. Speaking of cheap, the game has an almost low-budget quality, as if it's a game forgotten and left in a bargain bin next to a Packard Bell. I adore it for this. It takes its art style and wears it like a rusted badge of honor. Okay, so far I've drooled over the graphics and I've buzzed over the gameplay. The only logical question left is, how about the monetization? Well, don't worry much. The soda is far from flat. The game mostly relies on video ads. Luckily, it's not after every death. In fact, they are spaced out enough for enjoyment. The only purchases comes from these thingies, from $4.99 to $49.99. They are used to boost supplies or gain resources. The same supplies and resources you can gain through gameplay, although earning them fairly is a test of time management. As you may have guessed, the game becomes a grind. You're gonna need a ton of caffeine to gain those crafting resources. Luckily, there is always a small reward for casual play, and chugging away at the game still feels like I've accomplished something, even if it's just enough for that new piece of furniture. Now for the moment you've all been waiting for. My favorite soda is Dr. Pepper. Oh, that's not what you were waiting for? Soda Dungeon 2 is a download it. It's a soda chugging festival of fun. A fizzy drink poured over ice that tickles your throat and makes you burp sugary goodness. It may not be everyone's cup of high fructose corn syrup, but if you want to taste, then download this game. As always, thanks for watching Tiny Little Games. Please subscribe to support my channel, like for more rambles, and ring that notification bell for video updates. Fun fact, I'll settle for Mr. Pibb if my prescription of Dr. Pepper runs out.